What's up, everyone? Welcome to the August 10th edition of FanDuel Tournament Plays presented by PrizePicks. I'm your host, Adam Scherer. You can follow me on Twitter at ShipMyMoneyDFS. And as a reminder, use the code AWESOMO when you sign up and make a deposit to PrizePicks. You'll receive 1 free month of Stokastic Plus Platinum. You'll also receive a 100% deposit bonus up to $100 on that first deposit. We have a 9-game MLB slate tonight. And as always, we're going to take a look at 3 of the top tournament stacks and 3 of the top tournament pitchers using the top stacks tool and the top pitchers tool on the Stokastic.com website. Starting with the top stacks, number 3, the Los Angeles Dodgers are taking on Sonny Gray tonight in LA. Anybody that has watched my content for any period of time knows that I think Sonny Gray is a very good pitcher. That hasn't changed. 3.81 xFIP this year. 22.9% strikeout percentage is down a bit from his career averages. But the thing that stands out here is just that the Dodgers are the most productive offense on the slate with a 119 WRC plus on their active roster in addition to a 185 ISO. They're only projected for 6% ownership with a 7% chance of being the top scoring stack. There's going to be a ton of ownership going to Coors Field tonight. So the Dodgers do stand out as a very high upside team that's going to get less ownership, even though they do have a difficult matchup against Gray. Number 2, going to Coors Field, the Colorado Rockies are taking on Jose Quintana. Quintana has a 3.73 xFIP with a 21.2% strikeout percentage so far this year. He has had more issues against righties than lefties, as you would expect, only striking out about 19% of right-handed hitters with a 156 expected ISO compared to 32.9% of lefties with an expected ISO well below 100. There is right-handed power in the Rockies lineup. Randall Grichuk, CJ Cron, Brendan Rodgers in particular look good, but this is also a team that has a 102 WRC plus and a 181 ISO at home, facing a pitcher in Quintana that just doesn't miss a lot of bats. The Rockies are currently projected for 9% ownership with a 10% chance of being the top scoring stack and a 5% chance of being the top value stack. And number 1, the St. Louis Cardinals, 23% projected ownership is a lot, but they have a 29% chance of being the top scoring stack, in addition to a 17% chance of being the top value stack. Pricing on this team, once again, is just completely wrong as they take on Kyle Freeland tonight. Freeland has struck out 17% of hitters with a 4.44 xFIP so far this season. The Cardinals' active roster has a 115 WRC plus and a 164 ISO. Now, before we take a look at the top 3 tournament pitchers, we do have a new promo code for viewers of these videos. That promo code is Adam MLB. You can find it at the top of the screen. Use it, get 50% off Stokastic Plus Weekly. This offer is available for new users only, but if you haven't already signed up, take advantage. Get yourself 50% off Stokastic Plus Weekly. You'll get access to behind the paywall data, including the top stacks tool and the top pitchers tool that I reference in these videos. So again, that's promo code Adam MLB. Use it and get yourself 50% off Stokastic Plus Weekly. Now, taking a look at the top 3 tournament pitchers, number 3, Aaron Civale is taking on the Detroit Tigers tonight at only $6,500. Civale is projected for 5% ownership with an 8% chance of being the top scoring pitcher and a 15% chance of being the top value pitcher. He's been basically average this year with a 21.7% strikeout percentage and a 4.11 xFIP, but he's facing a very weak Detroit team that has a 75 WRC plus and a 23.6% strikeout percentage on their active roster. Number 2, Kyle Wright taking on the Boston Red Sox tonight in Fenway. Wright is only projected for 1% ownership with an 8% chance of being the top scoring pitcher and a 2% chance of being the top value pitcher. Wright is $10,400. He has a 23.5% strikeout percentage and a 3.41 xFIP this year. The Red Sox active roster has a 106 WRC plus and a 20.9% strikeout percentage. And number 1, Sandy Alcantara, $11,200, taking on the Phillies tonight in Philadelphia. So it is a park downgrade for him, but he's only projected for 8% ownership with a 10% chance of being the top scoring pitcher. There's a very good chance he gives you a quality start as he frequently throws more than 100 pitches and has thrown 158 and a third innings so far this year. He has a 23.3% strikeout percentage and a 3.35 xFIP. The Phillies active roster has a 104 WRC plus, but also has a 24% strikeout percentage. He's in the same price range as Justin Verlander. Verlander is slightly more likely to be the top scoring pitcher, but is also getting much more ownership than Alcantara. So to recap, the top 3 tournament stacks, number 3, the Los Angeles Dodgers, number 2, the Colorado Rockies, number 1, the St. Louis Cardinals, and the top 3 tournament pitchers, number 3, Aaron Civale, number 2, Kyle Wright, and number 1, Sandy Alcantara.